Well, this is gonna be tough. Um, okay, so I knew this guy. He went to school with my mom and my dad. And a few years ago, I was riding around with my uncle. And he said, "Come on, let's go. I'm gonna go show you something. We're gonna go hang out at this guy's house." So we go over, and it's not too far out the way. We pull in, and it's just a field with a trailer, and yeah, so we go in, start talking, and it starts raining, and it's probably probably a 15 to 20 minute ride, maybe 30 minutes depending on. Actually, yeah, it probably was 30 minutes to get from there to here. And I didn't think I could make it in that time frame because it was getting ready to pour down rain. So we go, and he's like, "Okay, let's go call your house and let them know where you are." So I call, and I'm assuming that, like, at this point, I had no idea that mom knew who this guy was. So I call, and I ask him everything, and it shocks me when they say I can stay. I'm like, "What?" Okay. So we park the bike out of the way, and I stay there overnight. Well, no, I stay. How did it work the first time? I stayed, I think, until the rain let up, and then I left. He wanted me to stay, but I didn't that time. I stayed the next time. And mom said, "Yeah, that's fine, you can stay." So I packed a little bag and went over and stayed. And, like, he didn't have cable or TV or anything like that, so we just sat there and we played cards and just told stories and drank. And then, like, he would show up at dad's because dad was still around back then. So he would show up at dad's, and we would go, and we'd be down there, like, playing horseshoes, having a bonfire or whatever, and he would show up. And then we'd go and do that. We'd play horseshoes all night and shoot the shit. And, like, if he had to go somewhere, I'd go with him and help him out, do whatever, like I do with pretty much anyone. And then I had to clean out the basement the first time. And I was doing it by myself. I was down, I think I was at dad's or something, and I said I had to do it. And he's like, "Do you want me to help you?" And I'm like, "Well, if that would be amazing if you want to help." So he comes up, and we're cleaning out the basement. Like, this is a job because this is the first time the basement's been cleaned in years. And my nephew and niece are here. And, like, at this point, he's got, like, long hair, a really long beard. So they just start calling him Hillbilly. And, like, he loves it. It's nothing, like, against him or anything. But that's what they knew him as. And then, so we got the basement cleared out, and we went, and I think I stayed with him a few other times, but then his dad died, and I went over and stayed with him while that happened. I stayed with him a few days, and that was really tough to get through. This like bringing up so many memories with him. Like, and I don't even know why I started thinking about him. I was laying in bed last night and this just started happening. I started thinking about him. And I still remember where I was. I went to visit Dad, and it was, I want to say in the fall. I went down, and that's when he told me that he passed. And like, this was before Dad passed. It was only like, I think, a year before he passed. But like, I'm getting ahead of myself. Before that even happened, I went, and he was one of the first people that whenever I broke my ankle, he showed up, and he was just, he comes up and he comes in and he's like, "So, you ready to go move this wood? Or get ready to move something?" And I'm just laying there. I'm like, are you serious, dude? Like, I have a broken ankle. But like, I don't open up to a lot of people. I'm very private because it takes a lot. Every time like I open up to people, I end up getting hurt. Like, there's people in my blood family I don't talk to for this exact reason, because I know shit will happen. But there's only a few people I can talk to, and I seriously felt like I could talk to him about anything, and I wouldn't feel judged or anything. I don't know why. I was laying in bed and it just all came back to me. I don't know why I thought about him. I don't know. Like I said, he's been gone since like 2016. Or maybe it was 15. It was either 15 or 16. Like, I have no idea why I thought about him. But he was a great guy. I helped him with a bunch of stuff. He helped me with a bunch of stuff. If I was having a bad day and just needed to get away, I would just show up and he'd be like, "Hey, let's go do this, let's go do that. You want to just hang out? You want to go get a bottle and just shoot the shit?" Oh my god, I didn't think I would actually get this emotional about him. Like I said, I haven't thought about him in years, and he came back to me. I don't know why. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I don't remember when he died. I just know it was before Dad. I don't know. Maybe his like anniversary was coming up or past or something. I don't actually know. I'd have to find the paper, and I'm not exactly sure where that is right now. But he was one of a kind. I miss him. Oh my. I wish I would have thought about it back then, and I would have recorded videos, because then I'd have other stuff to like look back and watch. Because like, I had a channel back then. Like, I can't remember which channel it was. It might have been my first or second channel. Like, this is my third channel. I don't know. Just wish I would have thought about it and thought to record stuff, because like a bunch of crazy shit would happen and I just didn't fucking think to record any of it. I don't know. It sucks. But I mean, you can't really change the past. Wish I could, man. There's been a lot of crazy shit that's happened that I wish I would have recorded, because it would have, wow. A lot of crazy shit has happened. just to be able to like remember it, like just look back every so often and see it. But I was stupid back then and didn't think to record anything. Anyway, be sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you on the next video. Whoop, much clown love. Whoop whoop.